Okay, Deadly Serious 2 studying for his MBA consumes only two goods, VTs and pen. Each pens cost $1, each box of VTs costs $2 but has a free pen inside. Pens can be discarded at no cost. If we draw Sirius's budget set with pens plotted on the horizontal axis, then his budget set will be bounded by two line segments with slope. Okay, price of pen equals to 1 and price of VTs is equals to 2, but each VT has a free pen inside. Okay? So pens can be discarded at no cost. Okay, income is not given, so I'm going to assume any amount of income. Okay. Uh, so let me say that he can buy either good X, which is just pen, which costs $1, or he can buy good Y, which is the bundle uh, pen plus VTs, which costs $2. Okay, so his budget line becomes uh, 1 times X plus 2 times Y should be equal to his income. Now each unit of X is basically just 1 unit of pen, so this thing becomes 1 times pen plus each unit of Y is 1 unit of P plus 1 pen plus 1 VT. Okay, so 2 times P plus W is equals to I. Okay, so the entire thing becomes 3P plus 2W is equals to I. Alright. Then his budget set will be bounded by two line segments with slopes. Okay. Let me say that he consumes only good X. If he buys only good X, what will the budget line look like? If he buys only good X, then his budget line will be P equals to I. That the bundle will be price number of pens equals to his income. So let's say this is P and this is W. Right. Budget set with pens plotted on the horizontal axis. Then his budget set will be bounded by two line segments with slopes. Okay. All right. Okay, if he buys only VTs, okay, so the maximum amount of pens he can buy is I, and the maximum amount of VTs that he can buy is going to be I by 2. Okay, let me draw it here, I by 2. I by 2. But when he buys I by 2 amount of VTs, he automatically gets I by 2 amount of pens as well. Okay, if I buy 10 units of VTs, I automatically get 10 units of pens with it, because VTs are only available in a bundle with pens. Okay, so I buy I by 2 amount of VTs, I automatically get I by 2 amounts of pens. Okay, so this is my point of just VTs. This is when I am buying only VTs, and this is the point where I am buying only pens. So only VTs is only good Y, and this is only good X. Okay, so when I connect these 2 points, I'll get my budget line. Okay, so this point is your point I by 2 comma I by 2, I by 2 amounts of VTs and I by 2 amounts of pen. This point is I comma 0, I amounts of pen and no amount of VTs. So I want to find the slope between these 2 points. Okay, so the slope between these 2 points. So this is your point A, this is your point B, I by 2 comma I by 2, I by I comma 0. So the slope of the line segment AB will be delta y by delta x. So delta y is I by 2 minus 0, so that's I by 2 upon I by 2 minus I, so that's minus I by 2, so that is minus 1. So the slope of this segment is minus 1. And since you can throw away pens, so if you don't want pens, you can just throw them away. So you can buy I by 2 amounts of VTs, get I by 2 amounts of pen, and then keep throwing pens with it. So the budget line will be like this and then this. Okay, so this slope will be 0, this slope is minus 1. So the budget set is basically bounded by 2 line segments, one with slope 0 and other with slope minus 1. Minus 1 or 1. Let's see what answer they have. Yeah, 0 and minus 1. So that's the answer.